sit.
It's not easy having a good time.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, you're always working. You've never actually come off the road ever, have you?
Never, never. In 25 years.
What do you do now? Universities and clubs and things?
Yeah, today I'm at Portsmouth Guildhall.
Yes, you'll be there in about a couple of hours or so.
That's right.
We'll let you go from the show together.
Thank you.
How's America?
America's coming up now. My tour of the States is next month. I'm really excited about it.
I'll bet. You had a good tour in Australia too, didn't you?
Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Very good.
And also in London, Londoners have a chance to see you.
You're very serious today.
No, I'm just trying to keep everything in my head. Actually, you're doing a big deal at the Hippodrome, aren't you?
But yeah, I think we're taking it over for a month or maybe a week.
But glitter in town.
Yeah,
glitter in London.
About time we had more glitter anyway, I think.
I've got a present for you. It was given to us by Helen Lippman, who was featured in the fashion film earlier. She made it specially for you because she thinks you're brilliant. Just open it up. Yes, she does. Show the cameras. The other way, Gary, so the cameras can see it. How's that? Is that your colour? Is that your colour?
Just cop the jewellery. Is that my colour?
It is your colour. Nice to see you here. She's not here.
Thank you
but she says,
very much.
She's happy that you like it. It's nice to have him back, isn't it? Gary Glitter, folks.
Gets me so excited, bring me to the spot. I can't take it anymore. So let me right in the middle of the action. I've been watching it long enough. So bring on the girl, bring on the girl, bring on the girl, bring on the girl, bring on the
One of Madness's heroes there, you know who, in his new single, Dance Me Up. Actually, I was thinking about it the other day. I've only ever been in 2 fan clubs in my entire life. One I joined in 1972 or 3 when I was about 9, and that was your fan club, and I wanted to be part of your gang.
Ah, because you are a fan, we brought you the new award for being a great fan, right? There we are.
I'm going to start crying in a minute.
1984 pop-up, look at that. Presented to you, a gal from... Whoa! She's got me. Right.
Listen, what was I saying? I mean, during the early 70s, you must have had about a dozen top 10 hits, something like that, and then you kind of sort of disappeared for a while. What happened then?
Well, I retired in 76 because I fell in love. And I thought, well, I've got to give that a bit of a chance. And also, I'd been working from 72 to 76 solidly. And I think it's good to actually have a little break. I mean, if you read anybody's autobiographies, you know, and I'm a great sort of show business ham. I, you know, cop everything out of Hollywood, out of everything. You know, everybody has to have a little retirement for a while. It backfired on me a bit because I actually went out there and started spending all my money on yachts and glamorous things.
And now you're back.
And now I'm back.
A new single. So you're well up on, you know, the new releases, what comes out every week?
Well, pretty well up, yeah. I've actually had to listen to the new ones that we're going to do today, but I haven't seen the videos. I'm looking forward to that.
Don't let the cat out the bag. Here we go, record number 1. Now, the Associates have been a hit-and-miss affair for me. Some of their records, like Party Fears 2, for instance, and also 18 Carat Love Affair, hold an important position in my record collection, while others have become, well, plastic ashtrays. Anyway, it's mainly all Billy McKenzie now, and after a lengthy layoff, he's back with those first impressions.
When I said, hold me back, hold my hand, take me there to your love. I said...
Mackenzie, his new single for quite a long time, those first impressions. Gal, first impressions on that one?
Well, you know, it's terrible when you... Because he's a friend of mine, you know, Billy.
Oh, you know more, I suppose, do you?
Well, they know me. But, yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, that voice of, I mean, he's got a terrific voice. When we're in Dundee, he always comes to see the gigs, and he always sings with cala voce, you know, which means that, like, he sings with nothing, no backing or anything. And he deserves a hit, because he's a sweetheart. He's a lovely guy.
All right, record number 2. Now, contrary to popular opinion, ESA is not the unofficial Womack family fan club, although it may seem like that. The new single from Bobby Womack, taken from The Poet too. Bobby Womack, that's not a new name to you, is it?
That's Rodney Stewart's favourite singer, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's always on about him and Sam Cooke. I don't know. I think that record's got its place, but it's probably in the on the dance floor. I'm not sure if
Are you into dancing and strutting around yourself?
Oh, yes. Very physical, I am.
You might like the next one. Now, one of the biggest floor fillers as far as clublands dancers are concerned has been the SOS band's Just Be Good to Me. My cup of tea. That's the SOS band. Gazza?
Well, I like rock and roll more than that, but I must say that, to be fair, you've got to hear them twice or three. You've got to keep hearing records, right? Because that grew on me the second time I heard it.
Right.
And, yeah, I think it's that smoochy last record of the disco at night time, you know, when you've got the bird, you know, she's been sitting across the room all night. You remember, don't you? Right,
hands on the bum.
Yeah. Hey?
Now, I also remember when I was younger, every Saturday tea time, it had to be Supersonic.
Yeah.
I mean, what memories have you got of that?
Oh, the Dragon. The Dragon. Because, you know, I mean, eat your heart out, Jackson, you know, you weren't the first person to get burnt, you know. I actually got, my bum got burnt by the Dragon. Yeah. And the Dragon got bought by Ringo Starr afterwards. It was this enormous dragon, and it kept blowing out fire, you know.
Right.
But Supersonic was sensational because it tried out things that nobody else would do.
Right. All right, we'll talk about that later on.
I like it.
Now listen, there's somebody who's been this year's model, well, for me, ever since that magical year of 1977, is King Elvis Costello.
He's sensational, isn't he?
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know it was a Ricky Nelson song.
Yeah, apparently, that's what they tell me. I didn't know as well. I've never heard of Ricky Nelson, but...
And when it goes on a bit, there's like that lovely, that riff that it's like film music, isn't it? And then the sax goes into it.
Now listen, I mean, you know, you were called the king or the queen of glam rock, whatever. How do you think people like,
Careful, son.
How do you think people like Boy George and Marilyn would have stood at that time?
Stood where?
in your platform shoes, dear.
No, I must say that Boy George has got... You see, you can have all the gimmicks in the world, can't you? But you've got to have a voice and a song. That's all it is. That's my advice to you all.
Well, thanks for coming in, all right?
Thanks, Gal.
All right, now coming up after the break, we've got Madonna, Nick Hayward, and also the Special AKO with a